Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. It's the Purdue Boilermakers and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Boilermakers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will go to work first. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. They say the tight end's always open, and he seems to always be, and he's always making big plays.
And guys, we just know, and we kind of laugh about it. When we talk about this team, you know you're going to get a tight end. Like, you just know you're going to get a big, strong, athletic guy in matchups. It was no different watching tape this week. In this offense, they found a great one. Not surprisingly, Palmer, because it seems like they do it every single year.
And on offense, they're smart, right? I mean, it goes through the tight end. In the passing attack, that's oftentimes where the quarterback's going to be looking first, and we see that all the time. And so it's no surprise they've been able to reload this position and stock it up. You're going to see multiple tight ends in formations today, and they are going to attack this defense vertically down the field, throwing to what has always been their best position.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Man, they have got a weapon in this offense right there, running back. This dude is tremendous. You think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again, Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Gonna run it. It's Wallace. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Under fire. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Looking for the score. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
The Boilermakers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first one.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Boilermakers are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Boilermakers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's a quick throw out to the left. There he goes. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run with Gibson, and they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not giving any kind of alley and knocking down for a loss.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Looking to pass. It's Beck. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the run, it's Wallace. He's there to make the stop. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And down he goes. A sack on 4th down, and the defense gets the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Going with the ground game left. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Makes the grab. It's Wallace. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Back to throw, it's Beck. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space, it's Wallace. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it.
Going for it all. makes a deep grab. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
That was a nice swap. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his finger side to side and say, no, no, no.
Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Throws for the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. They have just 3 measly points on the board, but trying to cobble a little something together here before halftime.
Yeah, make something happen. And listen, if I'm this defense, I want to keep them right where they're at. Done a great job all game keeping them in check. Don't let them get some cheap points going into the half, get momentum, and start feeling confident about themselves.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And his throw is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverage.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, looking to pass. He'll pull it down. And some great 4th down defense against the run.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Bring in the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. Running inside, it's Gibson. Runs through a tackle. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They punt it away on 4th down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Wants to throw, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Showing the arm strength to the left. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. The run inside. It's Martin. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
And they may have caught the defense snapping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that third down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these third down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll return it. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for about. Snags it, and there's running room. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll give it to Jarrett Gibson. Maybe some room here.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Handoff for Jarrett. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Gibson again. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Finds his tight end. Knocked down for the tackle. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Back open in the middle. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
That's why it's so important to have success on 1st and 2nd down. They're running the ball on 2nd down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his. And now, with the positive play, you're setting up 3rd and inches.
Looking to throw, it's Beck. Oh, they're after him! And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
3rd and inches, and you're throwing the football? Man, that's kind of a statement to me. I'm getting the first down. I'm saying I'm more physical than you. I'm bigger than you.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Might be calling a hot route.
Here we go. Ready. Still go.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot at keeping the football and keeping possession. That time, though, they're not able to come up with it. And they've now given up the football with their backs to the wall. Defense now is going to have to dig them out of this hole.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here's Gibson one more time. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Running inside, it's Gibson.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in third and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to...
Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Purdue! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
He'll try to do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the officials will stop play momentarily here to check on the shaken-up Boilermaker. And now on second down for this offense. To the air, it's Beck. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And, man, this whole crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Here's the pressure. It's picked off and another empty drive. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. This offense has it with really good field position. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the back. Hand off from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on third down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Oh, the attempt is no good. Oh, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking for a man, it's Beck. Complete to the left. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. As we head to the fourth quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. This one's complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Sowell. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And the officials will stop play momentarily here to check on the shaken-up Boilermaker. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The run inside. It's Gibson. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. The give on the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wallace. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Right on the money. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Run in the red zone, it's Wallace. Beck's going for the goal line. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Penn State!
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking left. He's got an open man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Snags it over the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I just love the awareness there, understanding where he is. He didn't get the first down, but he gets out of bounds. He knows he has a timeout in his back pocket. So he's still putting his offense in position here to drive the field, score, and win this game.
The Nittany Lions can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the backfield, he's open. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
Yeah, and some quarterbacks just read your mail. And Palmer, it looked like he read blitz all the way and knew his answer.
Yeah, Dave, you could tell this guy spent a lot of time studying film leading up to this game. They knew this defense was going to try to pressure him, so you want to know where your answers are against the blitz, and he found it there, dumping it off to his back.
Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to adjust the pattern. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After that false start, the whole approach changes. Now on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Beck. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his back in the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Man, the clock is not our friend right now. The 1st down stops it. That is great. We got to get some chunk yardage plays, make some hay while this clock's running out.
And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and, man, what they can do on second down here. And the Nittany Lions come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Makes the grab on the left. Inside the 15. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
Man, it's so nice to have guys like this who do the right thing. You have to understand the situation. Yards don't get me anything here. I don't need yards. I got to get points, but that time is ticking. Nice job stopping the clock, getting out of bounds.
The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, there's a lot of pressure on this kicker now. You need to make this kick to send it into overtime, but this is not a chip shot. This is not a gimme, and this is college football. Crazier things have happened.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. Would you expect anything else from this game? Four quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
The Nittany Lions didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, that's a good, solid run there, Reese. If you want to win in overtime, running the football is a good idea.
Showing that you're the more physical team in overtime can really be a breaking of their will. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
The tension, the intensity, the drama, the offense steps to the line on 4th down in overtime. Timeout on the field, and everyone wanting to make sure that they're locked in on this play in overtime. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead. Gets the back moving. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Again, running right, it's Gibson. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. 3rd down, and they need to be smart here so they don't make it a more difficult field goal attempt. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And got it! And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. We play on 1st down here in the 2nd overtime period. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. He goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Staring at a 3rd and long here in this 1st overtime possession. Again, it's Jarrett Gibson. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. It's blocked, making a play in overtime. Down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of score, and it's over. Looking for room. It's Wallace. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy, and he's able to get the tackle for loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Just a short pass to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Looking for the end zone. He got it in. Ball game. What a clutch play as they win it in double overtime. He's going to get a property tax bill in the end zone because this guy is spending a lot of time there. He might start taking aim at some of those Nittany Lion touchdown records.
Yeah, and those are some records. I mean, you start talking about Larry Johnson and Saquon Barkley and all the Kajana Carter going back. I mean, so many great running backs at Penn State. To be on that list, to be talked about in that vein, I think you're having yourself a day.
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That's going to